Hello friends, I'm Chi. Yeah, how you guys doing? Greetings to you all wherever you may be listening. Yes, today I'll be telling you about something very important that you need to know before you travel out of Italy. You need to know about it, okay? Especially if your document falls in these categories that I'll be talking about. Yes, whether it's in renew or you have already put it in renew, waiting for thumbprint date, and you really need to travel. What are the things you need to do so that you will not see yourself gogged or trapped when you travel back home to your country? Alright, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe because here you get informations that will keep you true in form of data. Transform information is power. If you know, you know, and if you don't still know, you don't know. But with Chi, surely you will know. Alright, please, my one banana, please drop the one banana for Chi, man. Drop it to show me love. Show brother love, man. Alright, to my old and new subscribers, thank you very much. Let's dive in. Yes, you have put your document in renew and your sojourner has expired or about to expire, and you know you want to travel, but the appointment date is far away, maybe 8 months later, 9 months, 6 months, thereabout, and you really need to travel in time. So what do? Okay, you need to know this. First of all, before traveling, make sure you travel with the receipt, that paper they give to you in poster when you go and pay, right? That has the appointment date, everything for your thumbprint. Yeah, sometimes there's no appointment date, but Questora will say send you a letter or send you a message to your phone informing you of the day you will come and thumbprint. Okay, very important you know that one. Okay, now, always go to CAF. Whenever you want to renew your sojourner, I advise you guys to go to CAF, okay, and do the domanda, do the processes there where they will give you to you. Then you now go to posta, take the yellow kit, pay all the necessary money, and then they give you that paper. Do not lose guard it at all. So now you want to travel. Remember, with that receipt, they give to you in posta, that paper, you can travel with it so long as you have your expired sojourner with you and your codice fiscale identity card and your country's passport, whether you're a refugee, if you have the refugee passport, that documento di viaggio and titolo di viaggio, if you have them with you, no problem. So make sure all these things are with you. Then what next should follow up? The thing that will follow up is that make sure you travel with airlines that are not owned by any country in the European Union. For example, Air Morocco, Turkish airline, and Ethiopian airline. You know, all those airlines that are owned by countries that are not in the European Union, like it's not owned by France, it's not Air France, it's not Lufthansa, you know. So long as it's not owned by any country in the European Union, you are free to travel with those ones on transit. Very important. Go on transit, okay? So that you come back the same way. Because when you go with these airlines that are owned by countries in the European Union, surely they will take you to your country, no problem, but coming back will be an issue. That's when they will deny you entry into the airline to come back. They will tell you, no, your sojourn has expired. But they saw it when you were booking, but they never mentioned it. But when coming back, they'll tell you, no, you can't come back. Maybe it only allows you to come back and not going back. So even if you find yourself trapped, right? Even if you find yourself trapped in that country, your country, or the other country you visited, all you have to do is to book another airline. Yes, you will lose the other money, no problem. But book another airline. But this time around, make sure it is the kind of airline that is not owned by any country in the European Union. So when booking airline, make sure it's not owned by any country in the European Union. So now you are trapped, right? You can book that other airline, maybe Air Morocco, Turkish airline, Ethiopian airline that is not owned, or other airlines. You know your country better, right? You know European Union better. Check for countries that are in European Union. Avoid using their airline to travel when your sojourn have expired and you're having the receipt with you. Okay, very important you know that. So that is it. These are the things you need to know. Now listen, make sure again that that paper they gave to you, right? It's sometimes is valid for just 6 months or 9 months, 8 months, but it depends. My questora is different from yours, my region is different from your region. So it is said that you should make sure you travel within, let's say you put for renew now, you have been given that receipt. You can travel in that month or the next month or the third month or fourth month or fifth month, no 6 month. Yeah, 6 months is not dangerous. Yes. At the 6 months, it's not dangerous, right? Anything after 6 months, man, you're on your own. But at least I advise you that try to travel within this period, okay? So that you don't have issues. But some people say, Chi, shut up, Chi. I've traveled even after 6 months of getting that receipt from the poster. Nothing happened. Niente. Geez, shut up, man. Well, no problem. No problem. That is your region. That's why I said regional laws are different. The way your region performs is not the way my own. Some are just autonomous, right? They're on their own, doing their thing their own way. You can verify. Go and verify it. Yes. So don't say it is something general. Like, I'm not generalizing as well. Yes, but I'm just trying to say be safe, right? To play safe, make sure you travel within that time up to 6 months. Anything after 6 months, it is dangerous. You might travel and you have issues coming back. That's why some people, even at the immigration center at the airport, then they will be having issues there. Some of them will be sent back, deported back, say they have been denied entry into the country, because that receipt sometimes carries validity. That's why they tell you even capo can use it to sign a contract for you or renew your contract. Yes, if your capo refuses, take your capo to Questora. Tell your capo, let's go to Questora. You will see Questora will tell you the same thing, that you are free to sign contract with me using that receipt, because the receipt is like something temporal, you know, that you can use to travel, do things, spend it, even renew your medical card, you know, apply for Carta Identita, you know, you can use those things to do it. That means it's valid, okay? Even do certain demandas in CAF. So it's like a temporal kind of permit. So that is it. It's something that shows that your document is a renew, that anybody can accept it to do whatever you have requested for. So that is very important for you to know. So now, what happens if someone is gogged? If someone is gogged, what do? Back home, you have to apply for re-entry visa. That means in this case, you have to state valid reasons why you overstayed or why you have that problem. Yes, you state it, you bring solid proofs, maybe health-wise, accident, whatever that made you stay behind or made you not to be able to return, state it. You know, you can use the help of a good lawyer back home in your country and do that application of re-entry visa. So when they check it and find out that you are right, everything is okay, then they will issue you a re-entry visa that will enable you to come back home. That is if other airlines, both the ones that are not owned by European Union, refuse you entry because they see some errors in your document, then go for re-entry visa, okay? Don't just lose hope like that. And again, you need to know that as well, that when you travel even with your normal sojourner, you should not overstay 6 months, right? Kata sojourner, don't overstay more than 1 year. Else, if you do so, you'll be having issues. Some people escaped it, no problem. They escaped and nothing happened. But that does not make it right, that you should do the same thing as well. Okay, now some will say, man, to be on a safer side, what is the advice? The advice now is that you should wait and thumbprint if you don't want to be into any of this mess. And also, do not rush buying tickets. You have to wait. You have to wait. Don't rush, okay? This is why some people are now having that issue. Should I travel? Should I not travel? Because now the 6 months has already passed and you are scared. You know, the 6 months after that, it has passed 6 months when they gave you that paper in poster, right? So that's why you should not rush buying it. That thing can wait so long as it's not life-threatening, okay? Then you can wait. Yeah, you can wait and get your documents thumbprint, or even thumbprint, because these days when you apply for renewal, it takes a hell of time. They will chop out some months out of it, you know, like 8 months, 1 year, 9 months, 6 months. It depends on your questora. Some people even 1 year and a half, they will chop it out of their document. Okay, so now if you now wait and thumbprint, it now means that you are valid. You can now travel without issues. Yes, having your receipt with you, the expired sojourner, other documents like your identical codice fiscale, your passport of your country, or your documento di viaggio or titolo di viaggio, then you can go with all those once and travel, because now you have thumbprinted. So even if you have issues, they can just easily check in the system and see that you are still valid. Yes, even the embassy, Italian embassy back home or that country where you are, can verify it and allow you entry, giving you a special permit paper to travel with. No problem with that, because you have thumbprinted. So that is why it is more safer to wait. Don't buy any tickets. Just wait. When you have thumbprinted, then you travel legitimately without fear with the receipt and the expired sojourner and those documents I mentioned, okay? So that is it. Mm? So let me advise one thing. When you put your document for renew, do not panic, because these days it takes a hell of time before the document comes out. And you know their new law is that from the day you put for renewal, your documents have already start counting. Yes, that's what they said. It's already start counting. So that means if you put it in renewal now, and it takes you 1 year to get it, so, and the document is 2 years, by the time you get it, you will see that 1 year is what is left. Then you now realize that this document was issued to you even last year, but they refuse to give it to you because they want to chop out 1 year out of it. So that's, I don't know why they do it. I don't know, but to me it doesn't make much sense. Or maybe, I don't know, is it that they want some people to lose their jobs because some couple will be scared of signing contract with that receipt? Yes, which a lot of people have lost job because of that as well. So I don't know what is really their motive for doing that. Though it's not all Questora. Some do it, some don't even do it. Some you put for renew within 4 months, your document is out, 5 months, 3 months. So I don't know. Questora differences, speed of operation matters a lot as well. All right, so you put your document in renew, you are saying not present in the archive, strange things you are writing there. So long as what is writing there is not that it is not ready, pronto, per reiterare, right? So what you should do, I keep telling people, don't just wait and be checking that thing. You can go straight to Questora after 2-3 months of applying. Go there and check whether the sojourner is ready. Yes, go there and check. Okay. Because sometimes it is a human being. It's a human being that is updating that stuff you are saying in that policy at the start, or where you check the whether the premise of the sojourner is ready or not. It's a human being that is doing it. It's updating it. So when that person fails to put in your own slot and update it with the codice given to you, then that means nothing will show up there. Or maybe there's error in the updating, because that is a software as well. It could malfunction. So that is why you should not depend totally on what you see written there. So that's why you have to go there by yourself physically and tell them, hey, I want to come and take my document. Just use that word for them, okay? Just tell them, I'm here to take my document. They will tell you, you have an appointment? You say, no, but I'm just here to take it. They will check. They will tell them, please, they should help you check whether it's ready or not. They will check, and if there are issues, they will tell you. So please, when you're waiting for that long, if there are issues with your document, your questora will inform you. But if you can use a lawyer can write to them, and they can reply the lawyer and tell the lawyer what the problem is. Then you will fight it out in time, especially those of you who are changing your regions, okay? Most people like that have problems as well, because they refuse to transfer their data, their information, to the new questora where they are now residing. So if you are relocating to another region, it will tell your new questora that, hey, I'm relocating, send my information, this is my new residence, this is my new city, send all my data there. Questora will do it willingly. When you sign, fill the form, they will even give you a document to give to other questora, meaning they are hands-soft, so that questora can use that information or go online and renew your document without stress. But if you don't do that, that can delay. Yes, it will delay a hell lot of things. Yes, it will delay, because this, your new questora will write to your old questora, and if your old questora refuses to respond in time, that is why they will send most of you for another commission. Yes, they will send you for another commission. Because why they are sending for another commission is because the territorial commission had advised that you should go for another one, so that that present city where you are, will now issue you their own document issued by that city now, because your own first questura is wasting time. It doesn't want to release your data to them or open up the portal for them to renew your sojourner. So that is what usually happens. So if you are wise, when you are relocating to other regions, in order not to have problem, do it yourself. Go to your old questora, tell them this is that, I'm moving here, send my data there, or give me the documents so I'm going to submit to them. And some good questoras will respond in time and transfer your documents to the other new questora where you are. The old one will send the data there. So those ones can easily do it. But some questora that don't even have your time will not even inform you anything. They just keep you quiet. Before you know it, they will just tell you territorial commission says you should go for another commission, because they should have even just told you, go and tell the old questora to transfer your information to them, or open up the portal, or give you the document so that you bring to them. Some questoras do that, but if you meet someone who doesn't have your time, then the person will just send you for another commission. That's apply, so that the territorial commission will ask you to go for another one, so that city now will give. But though it's not much, just go and reverse your stories, reverse a lot of things about yourself, how far you have gone, what have you been doing. Just reflect back, go there, nothing will happen. Even those with subsidiary, yes, especially them too, they send them for commissions too. Yeah, when they go to renew. Why? Because they want to now determine which document they should be giving, which new document should be given to them. Yes, because subsidiaries like they're hanging on the balance, they are neither here nor there. So that's why some of them, after going for that commission again, they now give them a proper document, either protezione speciale, case speciale humanitaria, or they give them asilo politico, or if they're not satisfied of what to issue to you based on what is happening back in your home country, based on the situation back home, they might just still leave you with your subsidiary. So that's why people with subsidiary, once they see that they have a job, they are just rushing to go and convert it to Lavoro so that at least they will escape from that document called subsidiary, you know. So, well, it's all good. But if you are working, you have subsidiary, you don't have fears at all. No fears at all. Yeah. But remember, subsidiary is of two types, A and B. One is the political angle of it, one is just the normal subsidiary. So the political one are those ones that when they get it, they don't usually tell them to go in time to go and get their country's passport. They don't usually tell them. Why the other one, sharp sharp, they will tell them go and get your country's passport before you come for your next renewal. Well, in all, do not rush to do your passport until Questora tells you to do so. So if you have subsidiary, you are scared of doing your country passport, just go and meet your Questora and say, can I go and do my country passport? This is the kind of sojourner I have. This is the kind of subsidiary I have. So they will quickly give it to you. And those who went through appeal to get their document, yes, sometimes they resend them back for another commission. They did not even change region, or maybe they change region, any of them can happen. So they will just send them for another commission. Yes, because remember, the commission you went first denied you document, and then the judge gave it to you. So the commission is like, what could have made this judge give you this document? Let us even hear your story again. So that's why they recall them back again for another commission, which they can pass it or fail it depending on how they perform. But no matter what, even if you still fail, you can still get a lawyer to appeal again for you. Always remember that you can seek asylum up to 2-3 times. Yes, I think so, 2-3 times you can seek asylum. So don't be scared. So for those of you who have been denied the right to stay in Italy, telling you to leave, you can quickly ask for another asylum through a lawyer who will open up the process for you again, okay, in that same city or another city, okay. So that is it. Very important that you know all these things. So before you travel, make sure you use all those airlines that are not owned by any country in European Union, so that you don't have issues when you are returning back, or have issues permanently where you will not be able to come back to Italy. Okay, guys, note it well. Please share this information out to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. At least help a brother, help your friends. Don't be stingy with information, man. When you know something, tell people so that they will tell others. Okay, so that receipt given to you in poster is very important. Make sure you travel within that time frame of 1 to 5 months. Anything after 6 months is horrible. You're on your own. At least the safe period is from the time you apply. You can travel that month, the next month, 3 months later, 4 months, 5. But anything after 6 months, man, whatever you see, you take. Well, if the government does not worry much about it, they still allow you to come back, then no problem. Good to go. You still come back and run your show and still thumbprint and carry on with life here. All right, so what do you think? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Well, some will say, "Chi, shut up. I've traveled many times with it. Nothing happened." Well, no problem. I'm just trying to tell you how to play safe, okay, when traveling, so that you don't have issues. Because you see what is happening in Italy now. They are making different laws anyhow. Nobody knows when laws will change, and, you know, because you are not well informed, then you get trapped, and then that's the end. You know, the shame of seeing yourself back home, that shame is too much, man. Where people will laugh at you, even those people you call family members, at a point they'll start insulting you, especially when the money is no longer coming. All they care about you is money. You know that. Their phone call is always half an hour. Then they start telling you their problems, heap of problems, all of them, you know. So those are the same people that will start ignoring you, avoiding you, like as if you have a kind of disease in you. Now because you don't have shishi. You don't have money. It's always the money they're after. They don't care about you as a person. Have they ever called you to ask you, have you eaten or paid house rent, or how are you living your life? They don't care. They just ask you one small greetings like that. Before you know, they pour out a hell of problem that, you know, they make you carry their load. That's what they do. You carry their load. It's not bad to help family members, but when the demand is every month, some will ask you for help 2-3 times a month. Some it's like every month. It's a tradition. Whenever they call you, nothing. It's always about money, money, money. Let me tell you, You don't have to always displease yourself to please others. You have to plan for yourself as well. Invest for yourself, because if you lose it, even your own family, your children, future family, or your present family will even insult you and be ashamed of you that you're a failure, man. So be careful so your generations will be proud of you. Don't do unnecessary mistakes. Let me tell you, family members can also carry their load. You have your own load self to carry. You have not finished carrying, and you're carrying load of 5, 6 people. Is that not what you are doing? That's why you are under pressure, stress, always thinking. You want to please this one, please this one, please this one. What about you? That's why sometimes you have to learn to say no. Sometimes use the word no. It's not always let me see what I can do. Okay, no problem. Man, while deep in you, you're not even happy doing it. You are panic, you are angry, talking about it to this person, to that person. But at the end, you still give because it's hard for you to say no. Well, even if they demand for €100, you can just give them what you have. Let me tell you, do not start what you cannot finish. When you start giving big, that is how they'll keep demanding big. All right. So many people have been changing phone numbers just like that, just to avoid family pressure. But it keeps coming. Yes, but you can help your old parents and the ones that are really in need of it, because sometimes not all their demands are real. Some just want that money to go and enjoy with their babies or buy crazy things and enjoy themselves. So be wise, man. So that's all I have for you guys. Remember, I am Chi, showing you guys love. So show me love by dropping my own one banana. Press the like button, okay? Press the like button for Chi. All right, that's the best you can do. So I will be signing out officially. Huh? Okay, guys. Hmm? Ciao, ciao. See you. Bye bye.